guys. Well, that was a very good game last night, shall I say. My preview was somewhat right. Obviously, I didn't predict the result and everything, but we did rest a few players and everything. And luckily, well, not even luckily, from the sounds of it and everything, we did play well. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch the game properly yesterday. I listened to it and I did get another fan's perspective on it, who actually went to the game. So, yeah, it's still going to be able to know what I'm talking about, if that makes sense, because I've also watched the highlights and all that. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. Obviously, as all us Sadders fans know, we don't do very well in cups. So, yeah, I think going into this one, I think we obviously was still a bit worried because I said we don't do very well in cups. I think this is only the second time in 7 years, we've progressed to the second round of this competition. But I think the fact that we have progressed also against a team that did score 8 goals against us last season, and we didn't score against them, I think it shows a lot of improvement in the lads, if you ask me. By the looks of it, Abraham looks like he's going to be a very good player. If Williams can't be playing, I think Johnson and Abraham could work up front. Because I think with Johnson, I think if you get in that ball anywhere inside the 18-yard box, he's going to score. He just seems good. Obviously, going into this, I think we probably thought this is going to be difficult here. We wanted revenge, really. Obviously, Swindon have had a poor start, so we have to put that into consideration, and we've had a really good start so far. So I think, yeah, overall, it just looked like a great performance. I mean, the penalty was definitely the correct decision. I think what happened was the referee didn't see it, personally. So he is obviously, his linesman's flagged for something and he don't know what, so he's went and asked the linesman what he thinks. So, and the linesman, after a long decision, has decided to penalty. I mean, Abraham apparently put the ball on the spot and all that to indicate what he thought. But yeah, it's good for Abraham to obviously get his first goal. Obviously, just in the right place at the right time, which we need. It was a rebound off the keeper, but he was there to feed off the scraps, which is good. We need players who are willing to do that, because I think that's what we missed a lot last season. I think we didn't really have goal scorers, but this season it looks like we did. But obviously we started with a goal scorer last season in George Miller. For the first 9 games he was amazing, then kind of dropped off. I hope that doesn't happen to Johnson or anything. But I don't think it will, because he is an experienced goal scorer, unlike Miller, who wasn't. So I think hopefully the goals will keep coming through him, even if it's a penalty or whatever. It's still a goal at the end of the day. But by what the person I asked how we played in there, he said we played well. He said at times it was a bit stale, pretty much, but you expect that, really. But he said Bennett looks really good. I watched when we played Villa and everything. I did think Bennett looked quite good. I was quite confused on why we wasn't starting him. I think obviously he'll be playing against Stevenage on Saturday because of us not having a left back. So I think he has to start. And by the way he played last night, a lot of fans are happy with him, how he played. So I think that's a win-win, really. I think it's good that we've got a bit of squad depth there to be able to rotate players and still go and win. I know Swindon was only playing 2 of their starting 11 that they played, but at the same time, you can only beat what's in front of you. And this is a team that seems to be growing with confidence, and I really have a lot of hope. I want to go and just try and win the league. I think that's our main goal. Yeah, it'd be lovely for the cup runs, as I said in the last video. I'd love to go on a little cup run, play a Premier League opposition, even though we'd probably lose. It's just more money for the club at the end of the day, more people for the doors. And yeah, it would just be good for everyone involved, really, because there's no expectation there, if you know what I mean. But I think overall, very good performance. I think the lads should be proud because obviously, as I said, we lost 5-0 and 3-0 to these last season. So it's a massive improvement on that. But yeah, I think that things are definitely looking up, and Trivella are keeping good to their word at the moment. So that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, there'll be a new video on probably Thursday or Friday, and then one after the game on Saturday. I didn't do this yesterday because it would have been about 9, half 9, so there would have been no point really. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, peace.